UNIDO's training program, which we are going to discuss today, is on energy efficiency and renewable energy. These training modules were designed and organized to promote the development of modern renewable energy and energy efficiency technologies from industrial application in Pakistan. UNIDO, as you all know, will be celebrating its long-term affiliation this year with Pakistan. It's been 50 years since UNIDO and Pakistan is collaborating on various projects related to industrial development in the country. So I must say that this achievement of our training program under this very project is another success which we are going to celebrate today. And not only we are aiming to celebrate it today, but we are also aiming to get your feedback as a direct beneficiary or direct participant of one or maybe few of the training programs where you participated, and also to give us feedback that how UNIDO can leverage the strengths which bring this program into the country, and also where were the weaknesses or the points you see that UNIDO can bring in more trainings or more avenues to strengthen the sector of energy efficiency and renewable energy. As you all know that in 2015, the member states and United Nations signed an agreement on building on the Millennium Development Goal, which is now called Sustainable Development Goals. It's an ambitious target comprised of 17 goals, and UNIDO from its very mandate have been successfully included in one of the key mandate, which is called Goal 9, targeting industrialization, infrastructure, and innovation. So the activities which we are going to undertake in this country from our previous experience as well as from our innovative ideas and from our expertise globally, that will also contribute towards achievement of Goal 9. And not only Goal 9, but also some of the other related goals of SDGs, like for instance Goal 7, which is talking about clean energy, Goal 12, which is talking about sustainable consumption and production. Similarly, some of the other goals, including the Goal 5, which is targeting about gender mainstreaming. So from my side, I hope that today's deliberation would be a success, and it is going to be an interactive session where we will be relying on your support in providing us feedback to improve if there are certain weaknesses or certain points where you see that UNIDO can bring in more expertise, and we can build on our experiences. And at the same time, I hope that our energy program, which was concluded in over last 6 or more than I think 1 year period, have bring in some success stories which you are aiming to share with us today. Thank you so much.
Energy management system has the potential to be one of the major renewable energy sources in the country. So yesterday we learned that almost 6% of the annual consumption, around 1,200 megawatts, can be saved if we go the path of energy efficiency, systematically addressing the issue, not only technically, systematically. Therefore, this groundwork we have done with you, training you, giving you the skills to become ambassadors of energy efficiency in your own companies and to become ambassadors in your cluster of associated enterprises will help us to move forward this flag of energy efficiency. We have some idea how to continue. We have some idea how we can move forward. We have some idea how you leverage your skills, your network to bring us to a higher level. And certainly, as Nadia said, we'll be looking forward to have a discussion, to get your views, your idea, how your input to this common future we want to move ahead with this activity. But today I just want to congratulate you for the completion of this ceremony, and I will looking forward to have more interaction with you later on. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Thank you.
we really appreciate efforts made by UNIDO in starting different interventions for renewable energy and energy efficiency programs. Pakistan is basically an energy-starved country for the long time, and we have been focusing on the generation only. But the demand side, taking care is very necessary for sustainable energy in the country. For this demand side management, we have initiated this PICA, Punjab Energy Efficiency and Conservation. Under this program, we have done some initiatives. Those are helpful for bringing energy conservation culture in the province. But there are a lot of things to do. We can add much more. And there are a lot of potentials available here. But we would be looking forward to work with UNIDO in other goals as well as in other interventions to manage our this demand side portfolio. The other side, renewable energy program, Punjab has opened many fronts to tap this renewable energy and lock head with many of the institutions, but so far we have little success in form of we have added 400 megawatts so far as IPPs, and much more we are looking forward, and there are a lot of potentials there, because this is no doubt this is indigenous and clean energy, and you don't have to rely on something too much import for making it sustainable. We also dwelling within these days some of the changes in the policy programs and regulatory programs. So we would also be looking forward to work with UNIDO to tackle those challenges through which we can explore and exploit our lot of potentials, that is the renewable energy we have here in Punjab specifically and in our country Pakistan. With these words, I would again thankful to UNIDO for giving me opportunity and inviting here, and looking forward that we could work together in many other aspects, especially in the renewable energy. One more thing I would like to add, I just forgot to add in the beginning, that is our industry is not following perhaps any protocol towards energy efficiency or conservations. They are just adding the things because of their learning from their colleagues or their fellow industrialists. Especially we have a lot of room in the heating and ventilation and air conditioning system. That is the process area where they are lacking a lot in conservation and energy efficiency. So with these words, I would thanks again and look forward to work with UNIDO in more dynamic way. Thank you very much.
We are standing here today after achieving some milestones, which basically are going to add value to the ongoing initiatives of various stakeholders, starting off with Ministry of Climate Change, because every GEF project is basically tilted towards GHG mitigation. So through this capacity building, through tangible outputs, through service, soft components of the projects, we are moving ahead towards addressing the needs of the industry. And this project specifically, where energy efficiency was the main emphasis, and renewable energy as well, because they both are interrelated somehow, and as we talk about the fuel mix, so renewable energy is now the cheapest. So every energy efficiency professional is definitely going to promote directly or indirectly this RETs in the market and in the industry specifically. So, and definitely AEDB and all other stakeholders from Pecret, Most, and whosoever has been coming into your meetings, they have given their value-added thought-provoking points as well. And similarly, this project has given us an opportunity to interact with different organizations as well, which are working under umbrellas of various ministries like SMEDA, NPO, and other partners, which private association, in fact, and academia, which are in fact which have played an important role. And also through these capacity building programs, like you have moved into various cities, which was very much important, in fact, because like as per provisions of our act, when this project started, there was no such act, but now we have, after a long journey of 1 decade almost, when the energy efficiency activities initiated after 1 decade from 2006 or 7. So now we have a credible legislation under which we have our provincial representatives, PICA, and other provinces as well. So this capacity building program was in fact a sort of hand-holding to those provincial departments as well, that from there they learned and they are now thinking how to contribute and support the legislative activities which are there. So nevertheless, there is going to be a multiplier factor of all these trainings, and we have got all the data of all the professionals which participated in this program, and we have all the course curriculum, the presentations which have been uploaded on our website, and we are promoting it as a sort of knowledge bank along with other stakeholders' information whatsoever SMEDA has done. We have tried to develop a data repository, NPO, and other reports whatsoever is there, we are trying to make it available for public on a single point. So being a federal focal agency, everyone can get access to those important pieces of information. But this journey was good, sometimes bumpy, sometimes because we keep on, because of the change of governments and personnels and lack of understanding somehow, but at the end of the day, we are there at the winning line, specifically in this component, and we really appreciate. And there are few things that specifically, because we are specifically focusing on the capacity building initiatives, as Shwak Saab from SMEDA has just mentioned about the certified energy auditors and managers. So I think that I should also further supplement to it, now, as per provisions of the Act, there is another component activity where your material and other material whichsoever is available in the market, it's going to be clubbed up under the legislative cover, and that is going to be called as National Certified Energy Auditor. And they're already certified as per international AEEE CEA scheme. They would be also compensated somehow as per the local rules and regulations, in fact. And last but not the least, all the energy efficiency professionals which are over here, the curriculum mostly focuses on thermal and electrical utilities. What we expect, and from now on in our stakeholder, under the Act, we are also going to carry out national policy dialogues in all the provinces, and we expect our stakeholders of this project to be there, because we, on one side, once we are going to give the targets to the industries for energy consumption, it should be vis-a-vis some production levels. We initially routed the questionnaires to all the industrial associations, what is their average production benchmarks. We interacted with Pakistan Bureau of Statistics for that, but that data was somehow not available. So we have started off with integrated energy planning, combining electricity gas bills. That is another process that is going on, and we expect our counterparts, UNIDO and SMEDA, NPO, and to come up with the data statistics of production of every industry, so that we can compare kilowatt hours or whatsoever energy parameter you use with the production benchmarks. So we can keep an eye on that thing, whether if the energy consumption remains same, whether there is an increase in the production level or not. So it should be legally documented under some legal cover. So with this food for thought, I would like to again congratulate and work and look forward to work in synergy with all the stakeholders in this program. Thank you very much.
First of all, I can congratulate UNIDO and NICA, SAMIDA, and all related organizations for successful completion of this program. To me, it's not end of story. It's a beginning. There is a lot of things to do. There are a lot of activities to perform now. Rather, I feel we have more responsibility that we have to deal with now. As Carlos indicated with regards to different initiatives that's going to be undertaken with particularly SDG 9, SDG 13. These are very important and need to be promulgated and understood within the perspective of our industrial setups. SAMIDA has a very important role to play, and PO, of course, they have to do a lot of activities. Industrial organizations and private sector associations like APTAMA, PSMA, they have a role to play for energy efficiency and improving their industrial processes. As a nationalist, as a Pakistani, I would say UNIDO has been very successful in completing the task. They have met with the targets. They have given us a new path. Now this is responsibility of ours. This being Pakistanis, being the representatives of the government of Pakistan and the private sector. Now we have to take this thing along, and 14 experts, energy auditors are not enough for us. We have to increase the number. How we have to do? We have to jot down some kind of a policy document, some kind of a strategy for that purpose. We need to engage with the academia so that we can start certification programs within the country and build the human resource in this sector. Not only the energy management, energy efficiency, but also energy management systems, and a couple of more training that sessions that were imparted by UNIDO under this program. Likewise, what AEDB is currently doing, we are in collaboration of universities like NUST, UT Peshawar, UT Lahore, and NAD. We're trying to start short and medium-term courses. We're launching with the support of NUST EnMS programs for renewable energies, energy efficiency, for energy management systems, hydropower particularly, so that we can produce experts which are needed in the industry in the future. That will be consumed not only in the public sector, but in the private sector projects that are now coming in. The demand is rising. We need to look into it in a holistic approach. Besides, as energy efficiency and renewable energy are linked, and in the INDCs, now we call it NDCs, we have a lot of room to do with regards to the curtailment of our GHG emissions. Ministry of Climate Change has, of course, jotted down policy framework in this regard, have given us guidelines, but we need to implement those guidelines and the framework in a holistic approach. All the sectoral participants who are here, we need to work together jointly or collaboratively, because without joint efforts, will not be standing anywhere. One crucial thing is to note is that there is a good participation in this event from the public sector. I can see not many faces. The private sector participation is very weak. We need to increase the participation of private sector in our events. I don't know why they are not very proactive in participating. We need to address this question so that we can engage private sector, because this is a business of private sector, not the public sector. This is a business of private sector to implement all those initiatives, consume the experts which we have already produced or we are going to produce in the future. We need to align with the private sector, what they are thinking, what investment decisions they are making, and what future perspective they look at. we need to bring them in our stream so that we can create a difference in the future. With UNIDO, of course, we have been working since last 14-15 years, and will continue working with them. I again congratulate UNIDO. I congratulate NICA and BO for all this activity, and I wish we'll be collaborating and keep on working in a more conclusive and collaborative manner. Thanks to all.
The program initiated by UNIDO under the Sustainable Energy Initiative program for industries, there were series of trainings held at various places. These trainings were conducted by international experts who were really having a hands-on experience.
I have been a beneficiary and I have attended all the trainings being conducted by the UNIDO on the energy management and energy efficiency. I have learned a lot from the UNIDO's platform regarding the energy saving opportunities and the energy management system.
This is one of the very unique initiative offered by UNIDO Pakistan, particularly for this capacity building.
The program initiated by UNIDO under the Sustainable Energy Initiative program for industries, there were series of trainings held at various places. These trainings were conducted by international experts who were really having a hands-on experience.
I have been a beneficiary and I have attended all the trainings being conducted by the UNIDO on the energy management and energy efficiency. I have learned a lot from the UNIDO's platform regarding the energy saving opportunities and the energy management system.
This is one of the very unique initiative offered by UNIDO Pakistan, particularly for this capacity building.
I'm very happy that we are here today in this concluding event of the long struggle done by UNIDO team in enhancing the capacity of energy efficiency professionals in Pakistan.
Renewable energy and energy efficiency, which is nowadays not many people know about this thing, but it's a very good initiative by UNIDO, so I really appreciate their working on this.
I think that these trainings have proved to be very beneficial for me because this energy sector is supposed to be a male-dominant sector, but UNIDO has encouraged me and it has benefited me to such an extent that I've already conducted my industrial audit after what I've learned from here.
This is a project for sustainable development of industry in Pakistan, and through this project we have recently organized a full-fledged training program consisting of 9 modules on different energy efficiency and renewable themes. The basic objective of these trainings was to produce a critical mass of trained professionals and experts in the field of renewable energy and energy efficiency. We have been conducting these courses for around 6 and 7 months. The main theme of this training program is to produce professionals who can be engaged in energy management system implementation program, which is in the offing. So we have concluded this training program by having this event wherein we are trying to produce what we have achieved in this particular training program. We have around 400 to 500 trainings have been produced in this training program, and around 100 plus industries were covered. So you can say that it's a big project, it's a big training program in which we have produced a number of professionals and we have covered most of the industries.
We are working, as in all the activities, at 3 levels. We work at the macro level, creating the enabling environment with the policy regulatory mechanism. We are working at the meso level, strengthening and standardizing the training and training activities, capacities, and organizing some pilot activities. In an energy management system, we have already trained over 40 managers. We have a program, the different multi-stakeholders. Now we are moving to the stage where we are going to strengthen the public enabling environment.